There's nothing like saving your money, right?
None of us wants to pay too much for anything, and of all days to learn to save, why not change your footprint on Earth Day?
Today on Delmarva Life, we show you ways to save when it comes to heating and cooling your home, what's running up your bill despite being turned off, and which vehicles can cut your fuel bill in half.
It is the coolest town in America. Coming up, we pay a visit to the Delmarva treasure known as Berlin to show you why it's so cool, a designation that left its townspeople singing with pride.
People from as far as Japan to Barbados will be bringing works of art just like this to Delmarva. We'll show you what it takes to take home top prizes and big honors.
Another area celebrating their heritage with pride is the city of Dover. We get a preview of what you can expect to enjoy during Delaware's oldest running festival, Dover Days, including a hands-on lesson making a delicious fish dish.
And we're not going to let you go today without hearing the music of the night. Wait until you hear this preview of the beloved musical Phantom of the Opera. Delmarva Live starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from Historic Studio D. So, do you feel like you have more money in your pocket today?
More money? I have no money in my pockets.
Oh, now see, the official day was yesterday, Tax Freedom Day.
What's that mean?
All of the money that you earned all the way through yesterday is what you use to pay off your federal, state, and local taxes. If you total it all up, that's how long you had to work. Now, this year is 3 days later than last year, according to the Nonpartisan Tax Foundation's annual report. The earliest National Tax Freedom Day in 1900, when Americans paid only 5.9% of the income in taxes, meaning the date came on January 22nd.
So we've been working for the government.
All of your money up until now is what you paid for your taxes.
How about that? Well, the 44th Annual World Championship Wildfowl Carving Competition kicks off in 3 days in Ocean City.
Thousands of people from all over the world competing for cash prizes and top honors. Delmarva Live's Cleo Green is live at the Ward Museum in Wicomico County. And Cleo, the museum is the presenter of the event.
Hey, Jimmy Lee, so the 44th annual competition is actually older than the Ward Museum itself. This place is packed with history. I'm here with Haley Kroll. And Haley, this museum is actually inspiration from the competition itself.
Yep, the competition began in 1970, but this museum wasn't built until 1992. It's a continuation of our love of art and history.
Gosh, I can really tell it by looking around. Something that I find so cool is that people from as far as Japan and the Barbados will be coming for this championship in Ocean City.
It really is the Ward World Championship. We have everyone from all over the world. Thousands of competitors will be here, and it's super exciting that they're all coming to Ocean City.
Now, they're all going to be bringing different works of art, like the items that we have here. Tell us a little bit more about them.
So right here we have a black-bellied plover by Rich Smoker.
He's cute.
I know, he really is. He's carved out of wood. Over here we have our marsh wren by Joan Wolfe. And not only is this made out of wood, the little birdie, but the fun reeds are made out of metal. So it's this wonderful combination of different parts of art coming together.
Gosh, and I can really see the details in its feathers. And I love this one. This one's packed with a lot of my favorite colors, red and green.
I know, it's so fun. This is Nancy Richard West's Crimson Glory. And she's this amazing plein air artist. So she goes out in nature and just paints, and it's incredible. This is just a sampling of the 60 items we have for auction coming up this Saturday.
Now, you've got thousands of competitors. Some are local artists from right here on Delmarva, right?
They really bring this area's idea of nature to the competition.
Now, the competition kicks off in just a few days. When is it? Where?
So it's at the Convention Center in Ocean City. It begins on Friday, 9 a.m., super exciting, and runs all the way till Sunday. The auction, which features some of these items right here, is on Saturday, and bidder registration begins at noon, and the auction itself is at 2 o'clock, so that's super cool. On Sunday, we're wrapping everything up. Awards will be given out. And, which is my favorite part, is that there's going to be a really cool master of prey coming, and he's going to have hawks and owls flying over the bay right by the convention center, and it's going to be really cool to see.
Now, this is the 44th annual championship. Paint a picture for me. What is it going to be like when people enter those doors at the convention center?
When you step in, you're going to see thousands of pieces of art, thousands of people milling around, looking and just enjoying what people have created. It's going to be super fun. And there's a kids corner for children, because really this is for everyone. We have youth competing in this competition all the way up to professionals. So it's really exciting.
Oh, that's going to be so cool. So it kicks off this Friday.
This Friday, the 25th.
Oh, I'm going to be there. Definitely going to be cool.
Very exciting.
Very cool. For more information, you can just head on over to delmarvalife.com. It's definitely going to be an awesome time. Once again, this is the 44th annual championship.
That museum is so fascinating to me. It is a beautiful place.
The carvings are beautiful.
Yeah, if you haven't gone, you gotta go.
Yeah, and speaking of wildfowl, the judging for the 2014 Delaware waterfowl stamp and trout stamp is Thursday. This is last year's duck stamp winner. The judging will be at 9 Thursday morning at the Delaware Ag Museum and Village in Dover. And this is last year's trout stamp winner, by the way. The winning artwork will be reproduced on a stamp which must be carried by most waterfowl hunters. Waterfowl stamps are also purchased by collectors and other conservation-minded citizens.
Neat stuff. Well, while we're talking outdoors, let's talk about the new outdoor trail that opened this morning at St. Joe's Reserve near Dover. The trail encompasses a variety of parks, preserves waterways and pathways. Modeled after the Delaware Tourism Office's 4 other successful trails, culinary, wine and ale, geocaching, and history, this initiative aims to increase out-of-state visitation, encourage physical activity, and raise awareness of Delaware's natural beauty.
Yeah, you can ride your bike on that trail. Yes. Very nice. But maybe you're into more extreme riding, and that's why you'll be happy to know the Dew Tour is coming back to Ocean City. Woo! The 2014 Dew Tour Beach Championships feature skateboard and BMX events. It features 5 days of competitions, lifestyle events, and the interactive Dew Tour experience. This is the 4th consecutive year the Dew Tour has come to OC. Now this year is from June 25th through the 29th.
Nice. Going to be a great time.
Yeah.
Another great time that you can have, the first state, I love this, First State Heritage Park Lantern Tours of the Green and 3 historic Dover cemeteries is coming up May 2nd. That's when it starts. Historical interpreters in colonial attire relate the stories of historic Dover. Did you know the Dover Green was the site of markets and fairs, suffragists and abolitionists, soldiers and slaves, lawmakers and lawbreakers? Now the visitors are going to hear tales of the most infamous resident of Dover's jail, of devastating fires that threatened the town, of poisonings and tragic love.
Ooh.
It just sounds like fun,
it
doesn't
does.
it? If you want to know more, here's the number to call, 302-739-9194.
You know, we've had a lot of choruses on our show, and I always love their harmonies. Well, here's a chance to see choruses from 5 different states converging on Ocean City this week. This is Harmony on the Bay, a Sweet Adeline's chorus from Centerville. They're going to join women in choruses from Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. Now, the Region 19 convention runs Thursday through Sunday with all kinds of singing styles, quartets, and showmanship, all performed a cappella in 4-part harmony.
Oh, I love that.
So beautiful, so beautiful.
Wonderful, so be sure to go out there. You know, we take that for granted.
What? Oh, the thumbs?
Having your thumb. Here's a question for you. What do you do when you want to go in a door and you don't have thumbs? Well, obviously you gotta open it.
Yeah.
You improvise. It takes a little persistence than usual, but you know, if you keep working at it, it's not impossible. Boom, that door is open. Thank you very much.
How about that? Well, still ahead on Delmarva Life, becoming America's coolest small town. We'll hear the town of Berlin's Cinderella story, 30 years in the making. Plus,
I mentioned we got a bunch of wild ponies on an island down the road.
hear a song written especially for the occasion.
Now, the fun doesn't stop there. We also get an in-studio performance of The Phantom of the Opera as a group of local students gets ready to put on the play.
Plus, does it seem like your money is just flying out the window when it comes to paying your electric bill? We'll show you ways to clip those wings and keep some more of your money at home.
Also going to learn how to put together a dish of poached salmon with scallop sauce right at home. We're in the kitchen a little bit later on. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.